gonna put on that night.
You get classy now, my little ass.
Trying to rhyme.
The ass shit just came so slow. It was like, nah, come on, little ass shit. He got his too. You got your lip gloss too?
You know, they said my wallet.
I thought y'all was gonna be on chopstick trips.
I just got to.
Well, she had lip gloss and chopstick.
Yeah, they got to be.
Okay.
You the topper.
And we're back.
Okay. So, was everyone done explain?
No, I was talking a lot. So
didn't hear Jessica's list.
Yes.
Oh, my checklist.
List.
My checklist here.
Oh, it's long.
You guys told me I needed 6 pages. Okay. He should be about, about 6'3", and dark, and brown hair and brown eyes or black hair, stuff like that. Proportional. Some people are not proportional. You got like little, like that chick that D-Bro tried to draw last night. You should have seen her. You're like walking around and your arms are up here and you don't have legs. Like that's just, because they're so tiny. That's just, And you should be polite.
Yes.
And humorous, and he can't get offended by my sarcasm too quickly. Because
not too quickly. We don't get offended too quickly. We wait till you have like the 10th comment and we're like, okay, just okay.
It's
not like a personal attack on you or anything.
You gotta sprinkle them in there.
Should be clean cut. Well, sometimes. A scruff is good though.
Scruff
is good. Yes.
Scruff is alright. Yeah.
I like scruff. It's
6'5" too.
What?
Feels good, like when it's all prickly and you go like
a little bit.
And I was like,
it's mainly. I feel
like. All right.
But I feel like scruff makes you not seem like you're taking life too seriously. Like if you're constantly, completely clean cut, like shaven. I feel like you spend more time.
Like you have a job.
I mean, I want you to. You can be a little bit scruffy though, and still have a good job. I'm just saying, if you are constantly don't have anything, you're spending more time in the bathroom than I am.
I'm just thinking with that y'all two are making because there are some jobs that literally require you to.
They are.
This this is too much for a lot of people.
Right.
What I have going on right now is not acceptable.
But what I understand what you're saying too, that
at least on the weekends.
If they're metrosexual, you can't deal with it.
Don't spend more time in the bathroom than I do.
Maybe you gotta move.
Yeah. No, not for that, but
if you end up taking number 2 longer than me, I can't deal with you.
I'm saying, like, maybe he likes to be extra clean in the shower.
Be clean, okay.
You got to get off the
if you spend more time in front of the mirror, is that better?
Yeah.
Between me, doing my hair, straightening my hair, makeup, anything else, and you still aren't ready before me.
You know where your hair is. I mean, like, I don't understand why you got to stand in the mirror to do your hair.
Me?
Period. I don't get it.
That's a good point.
I'm not in the mirror, but I mean.
In
front of a mirror to straighten it and stuff.
I wasn't trying to be rude. Like, I just really don't understand it. Like, you know where you're just like you don't need to be in front of the mirror to brush your teeth. You know where your teeth are.
Brush my teeth in front of the mirror.
Like, God knows how many years.
I get a toothpaste and I walk around my room and do other stuff I need to do while I brush my teeth.
I always look in the mirror.
I don't want to watch myself. I don't need to watch that shit. That stuff. Beep.
I'm so glad we're not on air with that.
Sorry. He has to like to travel and eat because I like to cook.
I saw that eat on there. That's good. That's
because I like to cook. If I have somebody who won't eat anything that I cook, you have to go.
Maybe you're just not a good cook. You can like to cook and not be a good cook.
Well, then tell me that and help me go to cooking classes with me.
I'm with you, but you can cook. I'm just put that out there.
She don't know how to cook for us though.
No, sure don't.
We trying to do community.
She'll offer some soup, but that's about it.
It's the main stuff I've been cooking is this soup because it's healthy.
You need to get soup.
Y'all want some soup? No. I got some at home. I got some at home though. Okay. He has to have a little bit of attitude and oomph. That's the only word I can use that makes sense. But he still has to be professional.
Yeah.
Like I want you to have
a gentleman.
a gentleman, but I want you to not be a pushover.
That's not a gentleman.
I mean,
that's a nice guy.
Okay.
A nice guy is a pushover. Like a gentleman has that right balance of
okay, well then a gentleman.
Assertive nature that you're not gonna run over me. I'm not gonna let you run over me, but it's still nice enough to be accommodating to other people and what they do.
Okay,
I learned a lot about gentlemen, etiquette and stuff like that.
I am interested to find out which one I am. Is there a quiz for that?
I think very
Your butthole. The stuff you talk about you're not gonna do and not gonna lie, that is not a gentleman quality. You're accommodating to your friends though, so that I think friendship wise, you are really. I would say that you're more accommodating than assertive. And in your professional life, you're more assertive than accommodating. No, you're really accommodating in professional life too. I don't know. I think you're more accommodating overall, but you say like some butthole stuff sometimes. And I'm like, dang. People tell that person they don't deserve that degree.
Some people don't.
See?
Okay. See? But I think that he should be intellectual, but not over the top intellectual.
So you I don't want a Sheldon.
I don't want a Sheldon.
What you want to?
What about?
You can't relate to that.
Well, Leonard. Intellectual wise.
He's cool too.
But he just doesn't. He's not physically there for you.
No,
I mean, personality wise though. Yeah. That's another one that what's his name again? Adam. That sexual compatibility, that's important too.
Yeah.
Sexual chemistry is very important.
And he has to be good with the kids and all that. See, you were the one who talked about the kids and older people, because I like kids, so you got to be good with you can't just.
I always know how to approach them.
You can't be like determined you're not gonna talk to them and stuff. And of course, they have to let dogs have that on there.
I feel like I just got crossed off the last half of that list. It's all good. I'm not.
Sorry, Demo. But, I mean, apparently,
not concerned.
Brittany didn't have the whole list either, but they work well. So, that's why it's not going to make the checklist.
Put your list.
Yeah.
In my inbox.
Sunshine B.
In my
so we get a checklist. But, I think that's part of it, which is a good part of our point, is you have these checklists, but don't follow them to the T, or so much so that you can't accept other people and alter your list. Amend your list, because you would just never be with anyone.
And that was their point. Just there's some things that you have to have, like somebody being honest, but the movies are lists is something that you can kind of put in the would be nice category. Right. That's what it says. So yeah, I can definitely catch that. Don't assume that somebody is or is not into you. I added the it is part because it said don't assume that somebody's not into you. Basically, like if you don't feel like you look nice that day, don't assume that anybody that comes up and says something to you is just being like over the top nice. They could honestly think that you look nice even when you feel like you look like a bum. It's possible.
Women do that all the time.
I will say don't assume that somebody is into you, because that can be kind of embarrassing just for you as an individual.
Never assume.
Just don't assume.
Because that one time somebody gets close to you and you're like, dang, I'm with somebody. So, I'm not looking at you anyway.
That's what happened to me.
Yes.
I was being approached by a homosexual guy.
Who? You?
Online, and he wasn't.
I don't care what anybody says. I feel like you were approached.
That conversation seemed really
I feel like you were
approached. Of me being hit on, but the individual was like, no. And he was like, basically, I'm not even like that attractive to even look at. Not look at, but like, I'm not the type of person he would look for.
Well, that
you didn't meet his checklist.
Like, I'm not even on the caliber. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of open conversation.
Yes, but you got told no, so now you're feeling safe.
But that's neither here.
Whatever works for you.
I shouldn't assume that he was trying to hit on me, because according to his statement.
So you have to pretty much wait for somebody to specifically be like, I like you, or I don't like you.
You can assume that you are attractive enough for somebody to approach, but also not assume that you're so attractive that everyone is trying to approach you.
I have some days where I feel like every girl likes me, but I know that's not the truth.
I feel like every guy likes me. Jesus. Story behind.
You can do something.
I feel like a lot of girls haven't realized how awesome I am yet, so when they come back, I can rub it in their face.
Okay.
You got a couple of them supporters that's already there. Okay. They're crazy, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Womp womp. Do not limit your online dating searches.
So don't just go to Black People Meet.
Hey, I gotta find a new one.
Go to vampiresmeet.com.
And farmers. All of them.
Emochicks.com.
Aww.
Don't waste your time dating a show off.
Yeah, that's true. You just eye candy to them, and they're and also disposable, highly disposable,
That makes sense.
easily disposable.
Don't try to show off.
But sometimes your girl do look really good that you want the whole world to know.
Yeah, but by the same time, token, like what I'm saying is, don't just because you got a refund check, you gonna go out on this $400.
Oh, I got money, girl. I got money.
And then
I got money, bro.
For the rest of the
What's
semester,
that?
so you gotta live with her.
You gonna go eat?
Yeah.
I can't.
Go.
Alright.
Sparkle.
So you gonna feed me?
Yes, that's like one of the kids.
Nah, see,
Express lane and the crystals.
that's better than where I was going. She was like, you gonna feed me and I'm gonna feed you.
Oh no.
Jessica was just like, oh no.
Nah.
Oh, my darling.
Oh,
Do
gosh.
be nice to everyone.
That's all we
Do be nice to everyone.
Yes,
That's all
yes.
I'm gonna be.
You should be nice to people.
Why?
Even when I feel people are stupid, I'm nice to them.
Me
I don't tell
too.
them I feel
I'm a
they're
nice
stupid.
person.
He don't say nothing. He just look at him.
I seen you. I
You
seen
give
you
her
a
that
little
look.
mad before.
Give him that look.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, when you get mad, ooh, wee.
You know something wrong.
But it's so rare.
Hey, it's crazy when I ain't trying to be racist, but I'm about to say racist
Okay.
things. When white girls get mad, you better watch out.
Mm-hmm.
But mine is it's rare that I get angry, so that's
Because you get pissed off a lot.
when.
No, it's because you take your anger to an appropriate place where no one else is. And then you blast that Eminem and Lil
That
Wayne.
dropped the world.
And you drop the world on people's
What
heads.
you be in the room like?
I'm not.
I feel like she doesn't do that
I'm
outwardly,
calm.
but inside her head, she just
Singing
she got the bandana tied around the bottom half of her
Running you over
face.
with the car.
I bust the windows out your car. Take the laces out your shoes.
I would rather be that way. Of course, I would force you to the laces
This time
out
you
your
take the laces out of my shoes.
Like,
How the hell am I supposed to wear these shoes today?
Well, then, you don't have any laces. Take the elastic out your
not
shoes.
his particular shoes, pretty.
Really no.
If I were to take your laces right now,
I would be upset.
you wake up to go to work and you can't tie your shoes because there are no laces.
Man, I need
I'm gonna take them. No, I'm gonna take them out of one shoe.
Specific Nike laces.
But I'm saying like, especially those, because those are running shoes. So you get ready to go to the gym and you trying to run with no.
No,
Yeah.
I'm only taking them out of one shoe. You're just because you just sit there with one shoe and you can't do nothing.
That is horrible.
I'm
One shoe out of every pair.
I'm gonna walk around barefoot.
See, that's why I said don't be white people mad.
I'm walking around barefoot, let my feet get dirty and nasty, and then just lay them on
I
you.
feel like
Black women are just take the shoes. She gonna take the laces out of one shoe of each pair. That's so
Especially if they like your shoes, they're gonna take your shoes and then put them in a shredder or something. Put them in the garbage.
that's a
like
little
a
much.
situation
I'm not gonna damage your property. I'm just taking the lace and gonna give it back later.
We was talking about a different type of female right there.
Yeah, I'm biased because it's me, but I would prefer to be the one who's more passive aggressive or
No, don't be passive
or
aggressive.
does
That is not attractive.
like one
Define
shoe
passive
kind of thing
aggressive.
versus tearing up your property. I don't want to be that crazy
when
chick
you
who's
allow
like
things to
completely.
continue to happen and
breaking
then all of a sudden
stuff.
blow up.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not attractive.
I don't want to be constantly blowing up though either.
Well, don't blow up. Have a
I
reasonable
think I blow up a
conversation.
lot.
You do.
Like you're of the mind that
You're not supposed to
No,
agree.
you do though. Like
you're of the
Passive
mind that if
aggressive.
you have a disagreement, then you blew up. No, that's not necessarily the case. I can tell you, you know what? I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that, or that kind of annoys me. That's not me blowing up, but if I don't tell you that it annoys me and it goes on for 2 months, and then all of a sudden I'm like, stop popping that goddamn gum.
Or you write notes, or you doing a little
Yeah.
that kind of stuff like taking all their food out of the kitchen or laces out the shoes.
Yes.
That's
Because when you take the laces out of my shoes, all of a sudden you're going to wake up one morning and find all the laces tied together and around your neck.
Oh no.
apparently I'm not gonna wake up if that's the case.
It won't be tight enough to kill you, just to teach you a lesson.
See, there's a big difference This is what you don't want to do.
See, that's passive aggression. You let it happen, and then all of a sudden,
no, you're trying to kill people.
How did I try to kill you?
These tactics that
how did I try to kill you?
Please do not go home and practice any of these.
Shoelaces around somebody's neck. I just took them.
Did I say they were tight?
They're still tied around. So you made a dog leash.
Yes.
So at this point, I have a dog leash.
Yes. It is a leash.
But
I mean, like a good movie.
yeah. I used to keep my.
Why did you take the laces out of my shoes?
We need to do something.
Because apparently you did something wrong.
Let's go buy a camera. You got some money?
Yes. So you know what?
Because she was like,
I'm back. You know what? I would get with a female like that. We just gonna have issues because you gonna mess around. No, I would get. We will have issues. You take all my shoelaces, I'm taking all the toilet paper, but I'm waiting until you gotta go to the bathroom.
That is messed up. Taking all the fruit cup. Stole the fruit cup.
This is passive aggression.
Yes, we have definitely gotten off topic.
Okay.
But
we'll go back to this. We'll go back to about these shoelaces.
It's worth it. No, like that's just annoying to me.
I mean, I'm not going to take the shoelaces unless there's a legit reason.
There's no legit reason to take my shoelaces.
Yes,
you
it
could
is.
talk to me about what was bothering you.
I mean, if you did something then, I'm gonna do something to get you back.
See, that's
and then we're gonna talk about it.
No, that's that pettiness that causes somebody to one up you, like I said, and then you wake up talking about something. What happened?
Or then she'll run about you.
Yes, don't do that.
Honestly, the shoelaces, I would probably take them out if you kept leaving them, like your shoes. If we had a discussion, I was like, hey, do you mind?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
And that's another issue. You don't treat your significant other like a child.
But okay, it's not necessarily, I don't want them to be a kid, but if we talk about it, I'm like, hey, you think you could leave your shoes in the closet, and I constantly come in and I'm tripping over them every day. I can pick them up so many times before I'm gonna be like, I'm taking your shoelaces out.
But why would I steal the shoelaces?
And then you don't need to use the shoes because they're no laces, so you're not gonna leave them in my floor.
When I can just take your shoes.
Cause
I'm just put all of them in the trunk of the car, and then you can't go anywhere.
You're not going anywhere with no laces either.
Yeah,
I will.
That's a good point.
I will flop.
Okay, well, you can do that.
I will flop.
Okay, and every time it flops, you're gonna remember, dang, I don't have my shoelaces. I should have put my shoes back where they went.
No,
that's possible.
It's possible, but I probably hide your shoes or something. I don't know. I feel like, I just go back and forth with you on a situation like that. And any female that did something like that, because to me it's kind of petty. You can just.
It's petty that you can't put your shoes away.
Then give me a separate place.
I think that's stalemate. I think that shit
We're gonna go to something else.
Okay.
That's why I believe in having separate bedrooms, so you ain't gotta worry about that. That's in my room.
Okay, that's a whole nother show. We'll come back to that one.
Do wear comfortable shoes when you go out.
That is not what it says.
It really does.
Oh my God.
Comfortable.
Preferably ones without laces.
So they had this whole debate on shoelaces, and he pulls out, please wear comfortable shoes.
Which one? Don't lose it up with a guy.
Yeah.
Don't get drunk on a date. It's not a good look.
Okay.
For either.
No, don't do that.
Don't forget your manners.
That's politeness. Oh my God.
You do it at first, and then when he gets to know you, then you just fart and you have a Mario.
Like white chicks.
Ooh. You have a Mario time?
No, that is not acceptable because it goes too far. It goes too far. I don't want to smell mine. I don't want to smell yours.
But if y'all comfortable like that, then like
I don't like passing gas around anyone.
But when
really?
don't do that on a date. And you're right, I don't, because I know sometimes I make myself uncomfortable, and I'm not sure which one's gonna come out. Like you don't always.
When I'm alone, I'm not gonna fit myself.
Flops out. Like you don't know it's coming.
like you lean up or whatever, you can try to come up and just be like, woo!
Should have demonstrate here on camera.
I guess so.
Sound like she was in the little chair. God, must have been that fat.
I can't deal. Don't treat dates like a performance art.
That sounds like the show off part 2.
Yeah.
A what?
Do really order what you want.
Steak and lobster.
But be prepared to pay for what you want.
Thank you.
No,
if you can't pay for it, don't order it.
Thank you.
Because you done got yourself messed
Let's go
up.
to this 2 for $20.
Exactly. And you can order the steak on the 2 for $20.
That's one of those, we had talked about it, money-wise, like somebody's paying dates aren't as important, but when you go out and the person paying is buying like a $5 item and you go try to buy a $20 item because you know they're paying, be reasonable. I think that's another one of those.
A guy, when if he's taking the initiative to ask a girl on a date, he's 9 times out of 10 going to take her out to a place that he has the money for.
Right.
A lot of times, that's what I notice. Like if I know I don't have $20 to spend on a meal, I'm not gonna go to whatever restaurant has a $29. You know, time because that runs the risk of that person really liking that item, especially if you know. I mean, that goes with picking out the people that you decide to talk to and date with. There are a little bit people that are a little bit more high maintenance, a little bit high class, and they like just for. They may be accustomed to that particular meal, or some people are accustomed to that particular price.
Right. And
so when you go to a place, it's like, oh, I just want a $30 meal just because I like to know that the man that I'm with has money. But in all honesty, when you're dealing with most females come from, I can pay for it on my own. Mm-hmm. I would prefer not to because it shows me that you're willing to at least support me. At least meet me in some kind of way, but there are a lot of women that are different, and they'll say, hey, I like paying for my own stuff, we can go Dutch or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's small stuff, you build up to things. Like, ideally, I would like to, let's go get some ice cream first.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
okay, as in, like, let's go get some ice cream, like, you buy yours, I buy mine, or let's, as I'm inviting you to come with me, I will buy yours.
My whole thing, when I invite somebody to something, I'm willing to pay for them. When we mutually come to a decision to go somewhere, then it's either or. Because I've had friends that they'll say, hey, where you want to go eat? And we'll decide, oh, let's go to Longhorns. I know I'll pay for mine, and they'll pay for theirs. Oh, well, let's go to Applebee's. And whoever makes the invitation, that's the person who pays. And then it just depends on what the ordeal is and like what you expect from it. So that's $149.
Yeah.
So that's just me though. So
I mean,
I can see that.
I'm of the mind that you should be prepared to pay for what you order. Period.
Yeah.
Regardless of what agreement may have been made. But
you want some of these?
That's just personally how I view things. Like I don't appreciate the fact that a lot of times men are expected to pay for everything.
Not everything.
No, it sometimes like it really is everything.
Okay, well, like if you're at the movies or whatever, Jimmy Joe paid for me to go to the movies.
Jimmy Joe.
She's
the first.
Then we go and I get some popcorn. I'll pay for the popcorn.
Every girl isn't like that. It's like, okay, well we're gonna go to dinner and a movie. He gonna pay for dinner and dessert plus drinks.
Nah.
Entrance to the movies and my snacks.
Or like
and then it's supposed to be like that every time we go out.
No.
And, I mean, well, the thing about that is, and I mean, we can't do a whole psychological evaluation on somebody, but the way that person is become is their past experience. Maybe their father or their mother always told them, don't pay for nothing, the man's supposed to do everything. And then that's not your problem, that's not your fault, but in understanding who you want to be with or who you want to date, you can, you have to have that time. Like, I'm all a person, and I feel like it's messed me up a little bit. I take too much time in deciding who I want to be with. Mm-hmm. Like, I'll be with somebody, talk with somebody for months before I make it official.
Right.
And I mean, some people don't have time to do that all the time, and I've just been lucky enough to have great women actually stay around that long while we're, discussing things. But it's like, you get to know what that person is. And like I was saying earlier, if you don't, you know the type of person you're going to deal with and where you can take them, because you're going to have that time, ideally, and we're speaking in like hypothetical ideal terms, where you can take that person. Like, you can't take a Boogerwood to a 5-star restaurant. She used to She used to McDonald's. She used to. You might take her to a 3-class place where, hey, this is what we can do. And you can't take a 5-star chick to a McDonald's. You just know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
She's not a dollar meal female. You know, she may have 5-star class, but she probably have 1-class personality and like, we're not eating that, that kind of thing. And it's just
I think it's good to have a good mixture.
But it just takes time to get to know. And do we have that time in college? Some people say yes, some people say no. Do we have that time online? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Do we have that when we're in our careers and on our jobs and doing what we do? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Like, it's really like a wonderful thing to find out.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for your input. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up because we do need to be out of here by. But thank everyone for tuning to your stream and chatting with us. And the radio came here. Anyway, it worked out. But thank you everyone for tuning in. Please feel free to chat with us on Facebook, Twitter,
Talk
whatever.
To us.
Other social media streams we have.
Check us out on YouTube.
Check us out on YouTube. Yes.
Everything is the Love Below 91.9, so it's not hard to find us. If you have topics that you think you want us to talk about or incorporate into our shows, hit us up on those social media outlets. Yeah, and if you're a little shy about putting it out there in front of everybody, you can direct message any one of the hosts, and we'll be.
We like to talk to people. Yeah. We want your input.
Oh, yeah, like I said, quick shout out to Ron, Emily, Shantae, Yvette, Ari, and Michelle for answering the question correctly. Thank you for Adam for coming in. Indeed. Thanks, Sunshine B. I love you.
She said we're a mess.
Thank you to Dane for always having a wonderful topic and good content. Thanks, Bria, for coming in, showing us the love. And thanks, Lola, for always providing us devil's advocate. And and stealing people's shoelaces. And quick wit.
Yes.
It's just been a blessing to have this show do 6 semesters and have people come on and continue to be successful with our show topics. Indeed.
Man, what's your
Britt.
Days.
Britt on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Shout out to Britt. She's gonna do her first show. Sunshine B is gonna be on Tuesday.
We talked about maybe having some cast from the play she's working with.
Come in. They said Toronto.
Rico.
They said Toronto.
Thursday.
We've been talking though.
Yeah,
because we do want to promote that play.
Very parts.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody comes to see it.
Definitely. We'll see y'all Tuesday. Get us up on those things.
That's why you gotta do sex.
Okay. All right. We're out.